Several people are also upset at how quickly the bills made it through the House and Senate. The state constitution requires new legislation be introduced several days before it can be voted on. Yet the three bills were brought up and passed in just a few hours. Brian Johnson looks into how it was done.
They had coordinated it in caucus months ago.
Republicans passed the legislation by amending an old bill originally presented in February of 2011. Bill Ballinger is a political analyst and says the legislature moved the fastest he has seen in almost 2 decades.
This is unusual. It just doesn't happen very often, but when it happens, you never forget it.
Come January, Republicans lose 5 seats in the House, weakening their control in the legislature.
That means 3 or 4 Republicans could take a walk or vote no on right to work next year, and it wouldn't happen.
But Republicans say this has been in the works for a long time and would have passed regardless.
It would have passed either way. I'm convinced of that. There's just too much support out there.
Senator Jones, a Republican, says he was torn on the issue because he has been a member of 2 different unions, a union steward and a union president. In the end, he voted for right to work because he says it lets workers avoid union dues.
Workers have told me overwhelmingly, give me the freedom not to pay. I don't want to pay, I don't want to belong, that should be my choice.
Today the Capitol is quiet, the protesters are gone, there's still an increased police presence, and as you walk around the grounds of the Capitol, you get the sense that the opposition has not given up.
They passed an illegal bill and they did it in an illegal fashion, and so no one should be surprised when this gets challenged in the courts.
Democratic voters might also file to recall Republicans from office for passing right to work. In Lansing, Brian Johnson, Fox 47 News.
Any recalls of newly elected lawmakers would have to wait until June. That's under the state constitution. Democrats may ask the court to overturn the law because people were locked out of the Capitol, meaning everything done during the session would be a violation of the Open Meetings Act.